everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. Manny Pacquiao is on his way to the ring right now, and you can see how excited he is for this one. Lots of confidence. Roberto Duran showing no concern for what's about to happen. This is a guy that is just relaxed and calm as could be for the task at hand as he makes his way down to the ring.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Remember, 15 rounds scheduled here in this much-anticipated fight, and we are underway with round number 1. Duran's going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good, solid counter.
Work the body!
Great battle, Pacquiao and Duran here. If Pacquiao is to win this fight, what does he need to do?
Well, he's going to have to outwork Duran. That's one dimension that I think he can do it. You know, he puts a lot of punches together, Pacquiao, and he's got fast hands. Duran does a lot more grabbing than people realize. You know, he'll get off, he'll look to grab you. Don't be there if you're Pacquiao to get grabbed. Work during that spot.
Huge right hand from Duran. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Halfway through this round here, unable to score with the hook. Good counter punch by Manny Pacquiao. And I love the way he delivered that, Teddy.
Yeah, he's using his feet to set up his offense. You don't always see that, but you see it there.
Pacquiao with a good block there. Manny Pacquiao's the target of a hook. And we come to the end of round number 1. Duran's really impressing us here tonight. That last round, boy, he was on top of his game and all over his opponent. Laid out some serious damage there.
Yeah, I noticed that he's starting to land that uppercut a little bit. The only thing that I wouldn't be satisfied with what he did the last round. I would just look forward for confidence to do more as sort of a good roadmap to maybe even get a knockout victory here. Put something on top of those uppercuts. You know the uppercut's landing. Now put something up top.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Manny Pacquiao's feeling the impact of that powerful hook. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him.
Stay away from those.
That's a flush shot, banking away those body shots with the left hand. Great hook to the head that time. Early on in this fight, one of the things I'm going to look for is who's the more well-rounded fighter offensively. Who can do it all with all their punches?
Well, you look for that in any sport, in any profession. You know, you look at a quarterback, you know, in football, the great ones, they can throw deep, but they can throw the short patterns. They can throw the out, the in patterns. Same thing with a fighter.
Not much action as he just ties up.
Uppercut.
Nice block by Roberto Duran. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Showing you some defense there with the block. Duran's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Last 10 seconds. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Duran's in complete control here as he takes a rest after a round in which he really dominated the action. Is there anything, Teddy, that you see that he should be thinking about when he gets off the stool here for the next round?
Yeah, you know, he should follow up on his lead, on his edge, on his advantage. You know, I noticed that he's hurting him in the body. Well, now start to double up that hook. One downstairs, one upstairs.
You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around. You gotta move your hands in there. All right, let's go.
Watch the water in the corner.
Need to capitalize on his misses, okay? I want to see.
And round number 3 is underway.
Work the body, kid. Body shots. That's it.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Manny Pacquiao.
Hook! Hook!
Pacquiao's blocking ability is doing well for him there. And he's holding. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Blocks that belt line well.
Still not moving enough. Move, move! Uppercut!
So from General Santos City comes Manny Pacquiao, who, Teddy, has a reputation as being the kind of guy who you could describe as a little bit of a reckless street fighter type.
Nice.
Yeah, and he's gotten better. I mean, he's been developing on-the-job training. And, of course, he has one natural advantage. He is a southpaw.
You see him holding on.
Keep moving. That's it. That's it.
Duran with a block. 10 clicks of the tuck. That's a fierce left hand that landed by Roberto Duran. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
He's winning. He's taking it. You got to take it to him this round, all right?
Cut his movement off. Keep counter-attacking him, okay? When he throws,
Make him miss and counter. Keep your hands, all right? You have to keep your hands up.
Well, it's early on, but already a commanding lead. Banking rounds away on Teddy's scorecard, up 3 rounds to zip. That was a miss by Roberto Duran.
Relax, relax.
Good defense, just covering up down low. How about that left hand?
Body shot, body shot. Left and right, left and right. Back to body.
And oh, what a good strong uppercut by Manny Pacquiao. That hook was well off the mark. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Pace yourself.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
Hook, hook.
A good block.
Pace yourself.
A clean shot lands upstairs by Roberto Duran. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
You're not focused. It's okay, pay him back.
10 seconds to go in the fourth. Roberto Duran's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
Stop waiting on it. All right? You're waiting on it. I don't know what you're doing. Don't wait on this kid. Put your jab in his face and keep it there. Shorten your punches up. You came here to work.
Round number 5 has arrived.
Keep pushing. Unload. Unload. More punches.
And he ties up on the inside.
Work the body, kid. Body shots.
Unable to make an impact there by Manny Pacquiao. That is a strong uppercut there. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Roberto Duran's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Uppercut.
Duran with a huge left hand.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Manny Pacquiao stunned, and he is hurt. Duran's rocked by a big shot there. What a wild round as both men have been affected. That's the kind of round that tells you all you need to know about what kind of fight this is. Back and forth action, both guys hurt.
That's the kind of round that you better make sure that you did all your work in the gym, that you're in shape, because more to come.
Keep your hands up. You're throwing punches, but your hands are down. Are you good? Focus now. Focus.
Here we are at the start of another round, a round that could simply add on to a new direction and a new course that this fight has taken. I really liked what he was able to do in that last round. Now, he's behind on the scorecards, but you get the sense that the momentum is starting to roll his way.
Well, you get the sense that it's starting to become his kind of fight now.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start.
He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now. Well, he may be in bad shape, but all of a sudden, he's able to avoid punches and survive.
You know, boxing is a funny business. It's a metaphor for life. You know, sometimes you have somebody outside and they don't say what they want to say. They have to have a drink, a little alcohol, to start saying the things that are on their mind. Sometimes a fight is no different. You know, he gets hurt, and now all of a sudden all his inhibitions are gone, and now he's doing all the things he's supposed to do because he's not thinking about anything except the things he should have been thinking about. It's automatic.
Left and right, left and right. Ace yourself.
Wow! Right to the head and right to the canvas. So the Pac-Man gets himself up to his feet and says, let's go. Bring it on. He just missed that shot up top. Hits him in the mug with the right. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the sixth.
Relájate, relájate. Relax, relax. You're okay. You're okay.
All right, deep breath now. Deep breath. Relax. Relax. Are you all right? There you go. Now I need you to keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, all right? I need you to focus.
How quickly can he recover? That's one of the questions that will be answered early on in this round after being knocked down in that last round.
But what he has to do is go out there, be defensive-minded. I think get a little time early on. Don't worry about winning or pressing the first part of the round. Just get himself together, then start picking it up after that.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Unload! Unload!
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Roberto Duran's putting on a show here, defensively putting on a show.
And it's helping his offense because, you know, he's creating holes. He's creating opportunities, holes that he's filling as he makes his opponent miss.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. At the halfway point of round 7. Duran, what an uppercut!
Uppercut!
And now he brings the left hand upstairs.
Looking good.
Oh, and there you go. Remember looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Roberto Duran's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Able to land the jab.
There you go.
You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body.
Get him, get him.
Let it go.
10 seconds to go in the 7th. Not able to land the headshot. And this round comes to an end.
What are you waiting for? You want this fight? Then let's get moving out there. There you go. This guy's gonna win this fight. If you don't take control, son, you need to take control.
Can't let this guy throw first. He can't be first. When he throws first, he's able to set that power shot.
There you go.
Teddy's scorecard at the beginning of round number 8. Duran's the lead, but he's taken some damage, Teddy.
Yeah, it's been a good day for him, but there's been some clouds, and there's raining a little bit. He just had to worry that it doesn't start raining harder.
Relax, relax. Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head. Go.
Pacquiao's missing punches here. Now, the good news is he's throwing punches, but Teddy needs to be more accurate.
Okay, I give you the bad news.
Please.
He's throwing him to the wrong place. He's throwing him upstairs. He should throw him downstairs. This guy's moving his head. You go downstairs, you take away that head movement. Then you find him upstairs.
A well-placed left hand up top. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8.
Nice work. Nice work.
Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect.
Get in there. Focus.
Huge uppercut from Duran. Roberto Duran with a big right hand. And that's the end of round 8. Manny Pacquiao's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a quarter man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
All right. You want this fight? Just listen to me, man. If you want this fight, you got to go.
Back to action here at the start of this round. That last round was very interesting because it was the kind of round that can turn a fight in a completely new direction. He did well.
Yeah, you know, the old-time saying was bad start, good finish. Well, that's what he's hoping for, good finish.
Roberto Duran with a big left hand.
You're not focusing. Hey, keep your hands up.
Now he ties up there. And now he scores with that left to the body. This is excessive holding we're seeing here now. 90 seconds into the 9th round. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Roberto Duran showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained well?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
Work the body, kids. Bodies. Just like that. Just like that. Yeah, good one.
And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Put your shots together, and it will come. Hit him with a couple of quick shots, then drop some power on him, all right?
Here you go.
Escucha. Listen. I want you to pick his jabs. When he throws a jab,
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. And yet another big shot comes in. And for the second time tonight, he goes down. Duran's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. Pacquiao's not having things go his way tonight, but there's one easy explanation for it. He's barely moving. He's just stationary there.
And his opponent's taking great advantage of that. He's coming in, he's finding them, he's giving them angles. You know, I think part of it is frustration. He's not moving because he's being kept off balance, and right now he's just not thinking right.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there?
Relax, relax. Body shot, body shot.
Big hook from Manny Pacquiao. Lands the counter. That was a left. What a big shot. How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
That's it. The fight is over. Manny Pacquiao's bombs away worked again. Knockout victory for him. Manny Pacquiao's knockout victory will be making the highlight reels here tonight.
And everybody's going to be talking about the power, but to me, it was the delivery system, the way he set that up and got it to the target.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.